and today we will be doing some of important MCQs again. And in this part, we will be doing only 20. We have 287 pages, and gradually we will complete it. And if you wish to join our MCQ courses, you can contact on this number. So let's start today's class. Which novel by Thomas Hardy has been called an anti-Bildungsroman? So here the first question is about Thomas Hardy. Which work or which novel by Thomas Hardy has been called an anti-Bildungsroman? Tess of the D'Urbervilles, Jude the Obscure, Far from the Madding Crowd, or The Return of the Native? Answer is Jude the Obscure. Jude the Obscure is the work by Thomas Hardy, which is called anti-Bildungsroman novel. Here we have explanation of this, but we will not go through that. This one is match the books with the author. I have given you already the list of books and the authors. So hopefully you have learned all. First one is Cranford, and it is written by Elizabeth Gaskell, Willett, Charlotte Bronte, and the Sicilian Romance, Anne Radcliffe, Agnes Grey and Bronte, Walpurga, Mary Shelley. Let's come to the next one. Here you will see the description of these all works in short, but we are not going for the highlighters or the key points. Of King's Treasuries or and of Queen's Gardens are the two parts of famous book by Carlyle, Macaulay, Ruskin or Hazlitt. Answer is C, Ruskin. So this is a famous book by Ruskin, and these are the two parts of King's Treasuries and the Queen's Gardens. Here again, you have the another one. In which novel does Thomas Hardy present the Malstock Choir? Far from the Madding Crowd, The Woodlanders, Desperate Remedies, Under the Greenwood Tree. The answer is Under the Greenwood Tree, in which this is the novel Thomas Hardy present the Malstock Choir. Here we have again the key points and the description of answer. If you are preparing for UGC NET, this series will definitely help you. If you wish to join our PDF courses, you can join. Bob Cratchit, a kind man with a large family, is a character in. So this question is from character part. The Old Curiosity Shop, A Christmas Carol, Hard Times, Nicholas Nickleby. Answer is A Christmas Carol. These most of the works are by Thomas Hardy. Let's come to the question number 6. Who is Latimer in David Copperfield? Miss Betsy's husband, Agnes' uncle, James Steerforth's servant, Mr. Spenlow assistant. Your answer is C, James Steerforth's servant, and this question is from David Copperfield, and Latimer is a servant. All right. Next one. Josiah Bounder is a character in Hard Times, David Copperfield, Bleak House, or Dombey and Son. Answer is Hard Times. So Josiah Bounder is a character in Thomas Hardy's Hard Times. Which Robert Browning's poem is subtitled shortly after the revival of learning in Europe? The Bishop Orders His Tomb, The Grammarian's Funeral, Abt Vogler, Ravi Ben Ezra. Answer is The Grammarian Funeral, and this is Robert Browning's poem, and subtitled is Shortly After the Revival of Learning in Europe. Next question for you. Browning's Porphyria's Lover is set in a palace, B, a cottage, a boat, or a field. So Porphyria's lover is set in a cottage. Next one, Browning's My Last Duchess is written in enjambed blank verse, enjambed rhyming couplet, end stopped rhyming couplet, or stopped blank verse. My Last Duchess by Browning is written in end stopped rhyming couplet. And you can see the details like the poem consists of 28 heroic couplets. Now, next question for you. This is famous quotation in English literature, and this is asked several times in different exams. "'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all" are lines from Ulysses, In Memoriam, Locksley Hall, Idylls of the King. Answer is B, In Memoriam. And you can see the details are here. In Memoriam, Arthur Henry Hallam. This poem is by Alfred Lord Tennyson. And who was Arthur Henry Hallam? He was his friend. Next one. What was the original title of In Memoriam? The Way of the Soul, A Dirge of the Soul, A Requiem of the Soul, none of these. Your answer is the title of In Memoriam was The Way of the Soul. This got published in 1850. Okay, and Arthur Henry Hallam, as you can see here, he died of cerebral hemorrhage in Vienna in 1833. He was his friend, and he was just aged 22. Let me zoom it out. Let's go for next question. Tennyson's In Memoriam was published in. It got published in 1850. Next one. Next question is, okay, here is a quotation, and this is long quotation. The intense horror of nightmare came over me. I tried to draw back my arm, but the hand clung to it. A most melancholy voice sobbed in, "Let me in." "Who are you?" I asked, struggling meanwhile to disengage myself. This is from Wuthering Height. Okay, and here is a question. Again, Wuthering Heights, she had a pseudonym or pen name Alice Bell. Let's go for the next question. Which of the following is correct chronological arrangement of these works? So just learn this one. Hesperides, Absalom and Achitophel, Hudibras and the Beggar's Opera, and She Stoops to Conquer. You should learn all this. These are the details. We will not read this. We'll just go for the questions only, alright? Which of the following poems depicts the story of a beautiful youth, Dibaios, the Dawn, who granted him eternal life but not eternal youth, finally turned him into a grasshopper? La Belle Dame Sans Mercy, Tithonus, Maud, or Arcadius? So it was in just for a clue. Turn him into grasshopper, Tithonus. Just you should take if there is a big quotation or big detail, you should not learn all the details. If you have less time, just learn changed into grasshopper and the work name. So it was Tithonus. And this work was by Alfred Tennyson. All right, we are not going for detail. Squire Thornhill, who has a dubious reputation as a womanizer, is a character in Emma, The Vicar of Wakefield, Vanity Fair, or Tom Jones? Answer is The Vicar of Wakefield. Who is the following wrote slum novels in the Victorian period? George Meredith, George Gissing, George Moore, Arnold Bennett. Answer is George Gissing. So George Gissing was the person who wrote slum novels in Victorian period. Let's go for the next one. Squire Carlaway is a character in Tale of Two Cities, Tom Jones, Treasure Island, or Kidnapped. So answer was C, Treasure Island. Last one for you for today's video. Which famous character says this? Whether I shall turn out to be hero of my own life or whether that station will be held by anybody else, these pages must show. Tristram Shandy, David Copperfield, Jude Fowley, Tom Jones. Answer is David Copperfield. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to like the video, share it with others and hit the bell icon so that you will never miss any update from the channel. And we are doing revision sessions from English literature for if you are going for any TGT PGT of any state level or UGC net, it will definitely help you there. So see you in next video. Till then, goodbye, take care.